Productions presents Dominion, Transformation of a New Generation. If intelligent life were to visit our planet, what would we tell them about how we look after our Earth and all its inhabitants? That our Earth is peaceful, and that we treat each other and all the creatures living upon it with respect and dignity? Or would you simply tell them the truth, that we rape the Earth for all that it has? And would we dare to tell them that we needlessly abuse, exploit, and slaughter over 156 billion innocent animals per year? This documentary is a brief story of these other animals, as we call on you, a new generation, to stop this suffering forever.
I feel like a ship, I'm lost out at sea. I'm tossed and battered by the storms that prevail.
You will note a red number flashing at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen throughout this film. Pay attention merely to how quickly it increases, and I will tell you the significance to the final number as this film ends. In the developing world today, many children die of starvation, while simultaneously, in the so-called developed nations, obesity, heart disease, and diabetes skyrocket to seemingly uncontrollable proportions. Something in this picture is very wrong. Consider this fact. It takes a phenomenal 10,000 liters of water to produce just 1 kilogram of steak, but just 2 liters of water per day would have saved the life of this child. There has always been periods of war between humans, but the war waged by humans onto the lives of other animal species is an ongoing, continual holocaust. Each with their own personalities. When we see them defeated and visibly dejected in the cramped, confined cubicles of factory farms. This mother is pregnant. Current laws within New Zealand and Australia allow farmers to legally lock her into a crate so small that she cannot even turn around. Psychologists and animal experts tell us that pigs have the intelligence of a 3-year-old human child, but rather than recognize them as intelligent forms of life, factory farms instead condemn them to a life of perpetual boredom, stress, and depression. This is why we are calling on you, the new generation, to speak out and push for the required law changes within this country and indeed right across the globe. We ask you to do this not just for the sake of the animals, but also for the sake of the planet, as well as for the future generations to come. Indeed, do it for those that will become your very own offspring. It is ordinary people like you and I who have the power which drives our country. Collectively, we can produce great changes and force our governments to act and behave in a fashion that can make us a very proud race. None of us will ever be remembered for mindlessly believing and following what the generation before have told us. We will, however, very likely join the ranks of great leaders when we rise up and fight for the rights that all animal lives have been granted as a birthright. Be silent no more. If you wish to do something great in this life, then speak out against animal cruelty and all the other injustices that catch your attention. There are many, and you should not have to look very far afield. Whatever you do, please do something, however small you think it may be. Speak out, for silence and apathy will serve only to feed unethical industries with more power. There is a famous quote in history by Mahatma Gandhi, who said, "Be the change you wish to see in this world." We ask you here and now, are you prepared to be the change?